Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
Hello, it's your old friend Stephen Hawking, and as a certified genius, I'd like to enlighten you to the true definition of comedy. Comedy is defined as a genre that consists of discourses or works intended to be humorous or amusing by inducing laughter, so please take it from me, a genius. Lighten the fuck up. These are just jokes, mostly.
So it's, in fact, not a recording.
Yeah.
They're just listening live.
Oh, yeah. They just want to make sure you're safe, you know?
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, word?
I always wanted I always wanted a live audience.
Yeah. I always like to be watched.
Oh, yeah. I love being watched.
Trying to do it at the park, no one wanted it. You know? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dive into this one. We got some interesting topics to cover. I got some surprise topics for you gentlemen. But first off, I just want to say to you, the listener, my name is Marco, washed, your mom's favorite, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late at night. Or call me after 9. That's when my rollover minutes start. Remember that? If you're old enough to remember that?
Hell yeah.
What a fucking scam that shit was.
I still got that plan going.
I know. I'm fucking grandfather then, baby. This shit's $4 a month. I am joined by two great men, two great voices, and two great guests. All right. So prep your ear holes, get ready, lubricate them, clean them. You should clean them. Don't be gross. All right. No one wants to see that. Mr. J.M. Brady, Mr. Jams himself. Jay, say hello to the people.
Hey, what's up, people? It's good to be back on the SOTA here with Marco and Moosfer. Another epic time, if you will. Well, with all the J360 shows being back and everything, feels good to be here tonight.
Hell yeah. Full return, Jay. You're in full swing. Also, we got Eric, Mr. Musafer Muy Chingon, Shambango. There it is.
Fucking legend.
Gentlemen, how have you been since we've done this last? How have anything cool, any interesting observations, anything fun, anything else going on? How are you, first off? And then, any sort of Seinfeldian what's up with airplane food type shit? No? All right.
Yeah, things have been fine, man. Everything's good. Nice. Jams 51 was fucking epic.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the crazy stuff that's going on now. Oh, by the way, Jams TV has been announced.
Mm-hmm.
So February is going to be looking really good. And not only that, let's pour one up for Space Force because he's got his concert happening.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I just sent him performance stems so he can
good.
do his thing. So we'll see if that makes it into the lineup. What about you, Moose? What's going on with you, man?
Same shit, different toilet.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. I was trying to be like you. You ever give somebody that response on the street?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be like you. So passive aggressive and shit. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That is. I think there's
That's actually not bad. In
hey,
the grand,
man, I'm just trying to be like you, baby.
In the grand scheme of things, that's not that bad.
Yeah. I remember saying that to like bums, in LA. Hey man, can I get a cigarette? It's like, dude, dog, I'm all fresh. I got a lighter. You want to use that? I always like offer them something that I know they don't want because if they're missing one thing, they can't use the lighter. Mind you, in the back of my pockets, fresh pack of cigarettes, and he's like, "Oh, it's no good, man. No worries." He's like, "You have a good day." Hey man, I'm just trying to be like you, baby. Like that. For what does that even mean? Nothing. It means nothing.
I had to hang on to those parliaments, man.
You put the little recess filter. Fool told me that. Hey man, one guy, he said, P-Funks, we used to do coke out of these. Then he looks at me, he goes, hey, you got any coke? I'm like, no, I don't. I thought the furthest this was going to go was, I don't have a cigarette for you, but no, I don't have any Coke either. Sorry. He's like, hey, man, just fucking with you. Yeah, right. Yeah. All right, see you. Have a good day, man. I'm like, all right, you too, dude. Don't do no Coke, okay? Just smoke a cigarette, please. Sheesh. Yeah. Smoke breaks in LA are probably the most entertaining shit I've ever experienced in my life.
Bro, you can't even whip out a cigarette without like a horde of people.
For real.
Especially now.
Yeah. And people with money too will also be like, hey man, can I get a cigarette? Like, what the fuck? What kind of wacky ass world am I living in?
Bitch, you just pulled up in a Porsche. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Hey, it's a rental, man, you know. I just need it for the weekend, man, you know.
I got a video shoot this weekend, you know how it goes.
Yeah. I gotta do they're gonna give me like a credit and copy, you know what I mean? So I'm just here to make the dream happen. Hey man, I'm trying to be like you, man. Yeah, for sure. Here's a cigarette. You psych.
Fuck everybody that promised me a copy and credit, because I didn't get either one.
Never. And especially the credit part.
I don't care. I wanted the copy.
Yeah. I want proof, bitch.
I wanted to see what the fuck you ended up making, and I never got to.
Yeah. It was so funny. I remember even working on trailers at Tao and then realizing hey man, anyone gonna know that I worked on this? No one can know right now. And I'm just like, what do you mean? And because it was the raw, sometimes the movie without the score. So you just had clean effects and audio, so you could use those clips for a trailer. And Sony and Disney and all them shits, they wouldn't want nothing showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember being in the room for the Guardians of the Guardians of the Gaylord, Star-Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy. Hey. Freudian. I remember that trailer. We were hooking up the Michael Jackson music to it and shit.
I thought you would have tried to replace the whole score with I don't know, R&B.
That'd been sick, huh?
Some baby face.
Oh, I would have hit him with the SWV. Or I would have hit him with Tony Braxton.
Oh.
Unbreak my heart.
Say you love me. Yeah.
I feel like country music in the MCU soundtracks is heavily underrepresented, right? Because they've kind of covered everything. They've put some pop shit in there, some R&B, obviously some old rock they've put in the MCU movies. But why is there not a country song as any one of these characters?
That's because nobody really gives a fuck about country.
That's true, but I feel Hawkeye kind of gives me that alt-right kind of vibe, right? The way they made him look and shit towards the end.
Nah, he listens to NPR.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah, probably.
I think
he's changed his ways. He was I was into the alt-right before I had kids.
Either that or the Wiggles.
The
live
Wiggles.
in concert.
He's got he's got that Applebee's on a date night. That's exactly who fucking Hawkeye is. That is NPR country music. That song right there. Applebee's on a date night. I got the rubber jeans, bear cream. Wow.
Yeah, why did they did Hawkeye kind of dirty by giving him this secret little family that he just shows up one day and introduces the whole team and nobody knew about it.
Yeah. They made him like a Jamaican dude. He had a side family. Everyone was like, "What? You got a family?" And he was Bumbleclot. It's what is up with Hawk? What is Hawk? I thought Hawkeye would have been the most relatable, down to earth character in all his movies, and they made him completely unrelatable in every way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
did you do that? It's you made the Batman style character super unrelatable on this team of super soldiers and monsters and robots and shit.
Yeah, man. They gave him no emotions, no feelings.
His family disappears and he just kind of went that's weird. Hello? Mustard? And then the credits started. You remember that? I remember being in the audience going that's what happens when you only put fucking mustard on your hot dog, you sick ass piece of shit. Imagine that, biting into a mustard only hot dog and you're oh, just disintegrating into nothingness. Yeah, right, you fucking weirdo. That's when people can I get a burger dry? Why would you want that?
Hey man, I'm just out here trying to be like you know what I mean?
Hey baby, I'm just trying to be like you. What fucking It's dismissive to say that to a homeless man, right? Because obviously you're not trying to be like that guy.
Yeah, you're being a fucking piece of shit for sure.
Yeah, but like it's like encouraging, but ultra passive aggressive. Like, hey, baby, I'm just trying to be like you, man. And then it's crazy because, like, what if a bum says that to you?
See, that makes more sense.
Right. And then the bum's like, yeah, right. He walks away like that fucking loser with his credit card and his money and his pants and underwear. Crazy. What do you think bums think about us? Do you think they just look at us and go, look at these fucking chumps out here stuck in the matrix. I'm out here living in the real world.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of them, but definitely a large portion of them for sure.
All these pussies took the blue pill. I'm out here living the real shit. Sorry, I
guarantee all the ones that are like camping it underneath like the overpass or whatever.
Hell yeah.
They're definitely thinking that.
Yeah. Man.
They're like, look at this guy. He's got to pay rent to fuck his girl.
Yeah. What a fucking idiot. This guy's eating a sandwich. Yeah.
Friggin' pussy. I'm living off the land. I get all my stuff from the elements.
Nothing like a little garbage juice.
Yeah. Look, man, here's what you got to understand, brother. All right. I don't know why I turned him into the Incredible Hulk Hogan, but whatever.
No, keep it going.
All right.
No, go ahead. Do it.
Yeah. Look, brother, I get my shit from the elements, all right? I got fire, right? It's like a fucking glass pipe with a lighter under it. I got wind, and you just wait for like the plastic dart to fly behind them. I got earth. It's just like broken up cement from the sidewalk, rocks and pebbles and shit. And I got water. And he puts his cup in like the gutter, drinks out of it. He's like, that's me, baby.
I can piss anywhere I want.
Yeah.
And that's when you hit him. Hey man, I'm just out here trying to live like you.
Damn, baby, I'm out here trying to be like you. He's like,
I'm making it.
Yeah. You wish. That's what they'll say. You wish, buddy.
Hey, I got a mobile home now. Fuck all y'all. Climbs in the Greyhound.
Yeah. He covers himself in a box like in Metal Gear. So you know he's there. Shit. You think that's who invented that prank where like fools like pretend they're in the garbage can, but like the garbage guy goes to like grab the bag and it's like a man in it? You think like a bum invented that? For sure.
Possibly.
Right? It was definitely a man struggling for sure.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, let's get into this first story. You ready? You want to jump in with me?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So we talked about student loan debt forgiveness. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about finances a little bit. We talked about life. We talked about love, shelter, the elements,
and monkeypox.
One thing that is very relevant right now is that in recent news they had armed some IRS agents, and there was an Amish man that was raided by the IRS for a $300,000 fine. Let's Tucker Carlson, a maverick, is reporting on this. Hold on a second.
We wouldn't know about it if it were not for Jeremy Lafredo, who works for Rebel News. He joins us tonight. Jeremy, thanks so much for coming on. This one story is kind of hard to believe. They're going after an Amish farmer. Who are they exactly?
We have the U.S. Marshal Service recently raided Amos Miller's organic and holistic farm, demanding he cease operations, and they charged him, as you said, with $300,000 of fines, economically crippling the man. And what's happening is you have the armed federal agents are demanding he stop food production because of the meat, and you have him saying, well, you know what, I want to keep farming. So you have this back and forth between the giant empire of the U.S. federal government and this tiny little farm in Birdenhead, Pennsylvania.
So they went after gyms, organic farmers, and churches. So maybe they're against anything that's wholesome and edifying that makes you stronger and healthier and in favor of everything that diminishes you and makes you more dependent. I'm just sensing a theme here. Do you see that?
Is Tucker Carlson right about that?
What the fuck? When do churches make you wholesome?
Yeah, I know. Just ask the
That's a fucking
guy.
reach.
But
that is a reach.
A reach around.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
One thing I learned from the gym is like, if you can get ringworm there, it's not wholesome. It's crazy.
Well, it's not clean.
Hell no, it's not.
I mean, at least like wipe the sweat off, you fucking jerk.
That's a crazy thing too in the gym. People going like, "Hey man, what you working on?" Like, "Well, you fucking fuck off."
Is that they're coming after Amos to set an example. They're coming after an independent, successful farmer who takes out the government middlemen and provides food directly to his community and his people. Now, by taking out the middleman, by taking out the government, you're taking power away and taking leverage away from the government and putting that power and leverage in the hands of the community and the farmers and the people. And another thing I'll add is Amos's farm doesn't use any gasoline or any fertilizer. Now, as you know, these commodities have become very expensive because of Biden's policies in regards to the war in Ukraine and Russia. So Amos has completely eliminated any risk coming from the international or domestic politics of the Biden administration.
What do you think about that?
What the fuck?
That's a lot.
Why?
Like, old people really eat this shit up, don't they?
Yeah.
But I thought Amish people were exempt on religious status. That's what I thought. Am I wrong about that? Like, I thought Amish people were just kind of left alone.
Hey man, if it's not the main three, like, they're not a religion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A long time ago, it used to be a rule, but I don't know now. Don't they usually have like their own like churches and stuff like that? What the hell are they complaining about?
Well, the thing is it's the issue is why are they raiding a guy who grows his own cows and like bottles his own milk for just doing that?
Must be a conglomerate. Must be like, oh, we're gonna try to get his resources. Let's harass him.
That's weird though, right? Like armed federal agents go to an Amish man's farm and then go like, you got to shut this shit down. You're out of control.
He's out of control.
And, they're coming after him for it.
Maybe if he promises to put more chemicals in the milk that turn kids trans, they'll lay off. Did any...
Damn, zinger! Turn the freaking frogs gay. Hell yeah. Get them.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty sick though.
Tucker Carlson should be a fucking comedian at this point. I think this is funnier than the Daily Show. That's for sure.
You mean he isn't?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I just saw that and it made me kind of wonder, like, what? I thought religious people are exempt. Like, I'd be surprised if like a mosque was raided, right? Because there's tons of money that come through there because that community is so tight knit and self-supporting. So, I mean, if you're Jewish, they're not raiding fucking Universal Studios. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, DreamWorks is fine. What the fuck is up with this shit? So, especially in a time where, like, isn't there beef scarcity? Wouldn't you want this fool to keep doing what he's doing? Or
most smart people wouldn't even care what the man was doing. There's usually other things going on, I guess. Yeah, well, like I said earlier, it's all about control.
We're for law enforcement, broadly speaking, but there's such a thing as conscience, okay? And they should not have gone along with this. When they tell you to raid an organic Amish farm, that's when you bow out, okay?
Hey, the milk is turning the kids trans, all right? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need that for my cereal, you motherfucker. Here.
Like, come on, Timmy, drink the milk, grow some titties. And he's like, it's
drink
not
the
working,
milk, you little
Papa.
bastard.
It's not working, Dada. And he's like, drink the goddamn milk, Timmy. I want to see those titties.
Drink the milk.
And then they're like, where did this come from? And it just says, it has like Amos's face on it, all innocently, like thumbing up. Or Amos's picture looks like the Dr. Dre Chronic.
The
portrait.
Chronic album.
Yeah, it's just Amos like that, looking all gangstered out and shit. I'm like, this goddamn Amos. Timmy needs tits.
Nah. We're going to put a stop to fucking Amish Wall Street now.
What do you mean the milk made you feel better? Well, then go get him. That's the trailer.
Yep.
Oh, slamming his fist. And it's like looking at a needle in a stack of needles. That's Rosario Dawson's line. That'd be sick.
Tear down the little barns and shit. Let them know we're serious.
Yeah. Get these goddamn cows out of here. They just mow them down and shit. Amos is like,
We're gonna claim your horse, Amos. Now it's personal. now play the song from Kill Bill that they had on every fucking action movie at the time. Dun, dun, dun. He's coming to get his fucking horse back, bitch. It's real now.
The sickest part is what they do is they play Gangster's Paradise over the trailer for Amos's like film about his life and getting raided by the feds and shit. except it's like Amish paradise.
Oh, fucking
Right.
Weird Al.
I would like to see him fight back, though, stand his own, and then eventually, like, his son will take over.
You know what's funny is like they're taking all this shit. You know, imagine like loading the back of like those big old like SUVs with like just crates of milk and shit, and then like they're like, you know, like what if he decides to like fight this whole thing? And he's like, what is he gonna do? Email us?
Amos Yoder and son.
Yeah. Amos is in the back, like getting like a hawk, putting a note on its fucking foot and shit.
Getting his family to come together.
Ironically, if we're making a movie, you know, we'll make it like real symbolic. So it'll be like a bald eagle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Amos is like, go fight for my freedoms.
What does he sound like? Amadeus Arcus, or yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Amos, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
When Father Obadiah blessed this land, he said we would come together for freedom.
I don't recognize the feds on my land. Here, it's only God and my family. Like that.
That's right. It is about faith. Father Obadiah is veined in blood. Speaks through you.
Yeah. And then he like meets the top crooked fed, and he's like, "To hell with thee!"
Yes.
Stabs him with like a pitchfork for hay and shit.
That's right. Yeah, yep. And he finally learns how to use all of the old tools and everything.
Yeah.
He's ready for war.
He's got like a natural made gunpowder musket, you know,
And his club hammer.
Yeah. And like a hatchet that he throws on a rope so he can pull it back and shit. That'd be sick.
Yep.
Fucking rad.
Amos
I
ain't
gotta
playing
make this
around.
Amos movie. What is this?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. They took my cows. Then they took my milk.
My milk.
And then they took my life. Right.
I am back for it all. And then some.
And then the beeline of the movie is like Amos finds Timmy, like the Fed's son. And he's like, "Where are you lost, young boy?" You know, inside the fucking federal building and shit. And then he's like, "My papa wants me to grow titties, but your milk didn't let me." And then he's
the blessed milk.
Yeah, he's like, "Because it's supposed to make you strong, young man." Like that. And then you realize Timmy's in on it though. He goes, "But see, Amish man, I want titties." And then he stabs him. He stabs him like at the end of The Dark Knight Rises, and like, yeah. That's like the Bane. You know, like Timmy, if you take off that, the milk would have made you not have to wear that oxygen mask all the time. If you take it off, will you die? And he's like, "It would be incredibly painful." Like that. That's Timmy. "I was calcium deficient. Right. I wanted the titties. Like
Osteoporosis.
Yeah.
Ruined my life.
That would be cool.
That would be a sick ass movie. I don't know why that sounds actually kind of cool to watch, but it's based off absolutely insane shit.
Entertainment. Something we need.
Yeah.
Good value.
Nah,
Good vibes.
Art and what is that shit about art just reflecting life or something?
Yeah. Symbolic too. Anyway, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Something about symbolism. I don't know. Timmy wants tits. That's the whole battle. All right. Timmy don't get them.
Something about anus. I don't know.
Yeah. He's like, and then the feds like the end of like Dark Knight Rises. The feds like, "See, Timmy, I never really wanted Timmy to have the tits. I wanted to see if it would work, so I could get the tits." Teachers should be appreciated, correct? Teachers do a lot. They do a good amount of work, especially the ones that have been doing it the longest. But I think we can all say that there are some teachers that don't belong in the position.
Right.
Now, gentlemen, what if I told you the ones that didn't belong in the position only didn't belong in the position because they happened to be white? What would you say to that?
If it ain't white, then it's probably right.
And if it ain't black, it don't wait. If it's black, it don't crack. If what is that saying? I don't remember. Anyway,
I'm not gonna even deal with you right now. Go on ahead with the damn point, you son of a bitch.
What was that saying?
Just go with what the
All
fuck
right.
you were saying.
Well, if that sounded racially insensitive, here's something that's even crazier than that. Here we go. I'm talking like Amos. Here we go.
Now we're going to turn to the story about the teacher union uproar in Minneapolis. A new city contract with the teachers union says that in the event of layoffs, white teachers could be let go regardless of seniority in order to keep minority teachers in the classroom. Ike Ejache is back with this one. This sparks some serious...
Does that sound right to you guys?
I mean, I need to know why.
Right.
I think it's just because they're white. We'll find. Let's.
controversy there. Ike, hey, good morning again.
Hey, good morning, Cecilia. That's right. The efforts to diversify teachers in Minnesota, it's been ramping up this year in the state legislature, paving the way for this new policy and debate just weeks before the school year begins in Minneapolis. Now, critics say that the policy's effort to diversify, the policy's effort to actually reverse discrimination could actually be discriminatory.
Oh, the world we live in. It's fucking, it's a spicy meatball. What the fuck is going on in the world right now, man?
This is the kind of shit I live for.
This is great. This is where, like, you gotta, laugh in the face of the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's going on.
This morning, the Minneapolis School District is sticking with its controversial policy to lay off white teachers before minority ones, regardless of tenure. Previously, district-wide layoffs used to be handed out based on seniority. In March, the Minneapolis Teachers Union negotiated a contract with the district that states non-white people can be exempted from layoffs.
Like exempted even if you did something bad and shit?
In order to remedy the continuing effects of past discrimination. The district telling ABC News the contract aims to support the recruitment and retention of teachers from underrepresented groups. That remedy now prompting legal concerns.
The Supreme Court has been really clear on this issue that just having a policy to prefer one race over another in terms of layoffs is clearly a violation of the 14th Amendment.
Jesus.
How many minorities, though, are in fucking Minnesota?
Right?
I mean, the most important one was Prince, wasn't he? He'd been gone for a long time.
Yeah. He got the fuck out of there.
Interest groups say in 2020, students of color and Native Americans made up 35% of Minnesota's K-12 population, but only 4% of the more than 63,000 teachers in the state were people of color.
But in Minneapolis, there's like a gap between the diversity of students and the diversity or lack of diversity of their teachers. This is not about trying to pit one racial group of teachers against another.
Sure it is.
This is about...
Right? This seems like counterproductive to that concept, though. Like, you don't want to stoke the flames of racial tension, so we made a rule to stoke the flames of racial
tension.
How about this? Here's how you get more teachers. You want to know what it is? You pay them better.
Make it actually good for them to work there and everything.
Like,
like morale or something.
Yeah, if you pay like a teacher a lawyer's salary,
They never leave.
Fine. You'll have people wanting that fucking job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Serving students the best.
Several black educators in Minneapolis in agreement with the contract.
When they see somebody who looks like me and maybe looks like them, they feel a greater sense of connection and belonging in that community.
I would say that we would first have to...
Yeah, I mean, teachers I had come up to me and go, "Hey, mijo, you want to learn math, fool? Where you from, eh? What set you rep, eh? Right? Where you from, fool? Oh, you're from Mr. Garrison's AP Lit, eh? That's pretty sick, Holmes. Yeah, and here we're doing anatomy and ¿cómo se llama?
Chemistry.
Biography? Biology. Órale, güey.
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know it. Like, I don't want that.
I don't know. Thinking back to the teachers I had that were the same race as mine, we always had contention. There was no fucking unity at that point.
Isn't that weird?
There was always some shit going down. I was like, bitch, did you take your medicine today? That's what I was like.
It's even like, you ever like ran into like an uptight security guard that's like your same exact like race and they're almost more aggressive towards you?
Exactly. They're
And
not
you're
your
just
friend.
like, damn, dog, will you fucking lay off me? Like, what the fuck is this? You having some sort of flashback? Do I look like somebody you know or some shit? Like, what are you looking at me for?
Start hiring more educational professionals of color and start hiring more licensed teachers of colors.
Others believe the new policy will do more harm than good.
There's different ways that we should be hiring, but we should not be implementing hiring decisions based on the color of people's skin.
Ooh. Dr. Martin Luther King is rolling over in his grave.
Steadily.
Yeah. He's like, I had a dream and good Lord, it was bad.
I mean, hell, no need to even try to go for the mountaintop. We still at the foot.
We're at the crevice.
Yeah. So, it's not about like improving education. It's not like talking about what actually happened or actually, helping the students gain skills for the future of the world. No, it's got to be about racial shit too, all the fucking time. Yeah, white teachers and black teachers, who gets paid more? Same old shit.
And the union agreed to it.
Of course they did.
Okay, also, for the first time ever, a robot rapper has recorded a deal. FN Meka just signed with Capitol Records. The robot rapper has over 10 million followers on TikTok, and it's the platform's top virtual being.
I want to just clear the air. Anyone who's still trying to be a rapper on Instagram, stop it.
Well, tell them why.
Because this is it. This is it. That's it. It's over. Who do I blame for this? How many other fucking cartoon? Is it that stupid cat from the Paula Abdul video?
That's what I was about to say.
That motherfucking son of a bitch.
DJ Scat Cat, boy. Yeah, get him.
Scat Cat.
Actually, we can blame Porky Pig and Space Jam 2.
Ooh, that
yeah.
fucking bitch.
You remember that shit, right?
I'm about to smoke a pig. You know what I mean? Damn.
I'm getting all kind of PTSD right now.
How many years of rap just went down the toilet in one play like that?
All of them?
35.
You know?
30, yeah, exactly. 35 years of hip hop is gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
After all of that creation and after all of those, Dougie Fresh, man, I apologize for you. Damn.
Wu-Tang was for nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that Eazy-E got AIDS for nothing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're trying to tell me that, like, Nas is undone. Oh, my. Come on now, guys.
Ooh.
Damn. This is like the Lamont soundtrack when he's getting ready to hit the streets for a report. Damn. Tongue ring.
I'm not gonna lie, this record as a whole was pretty fire.
It's kind of for the time, you know what I mean, man?
Mm-hmm. When things meant something.
Yeah. It's way better than 311 going right in my fucking ears and shit. Make me go crazy with that shit. Are you serious?
Gotta mumble with my flow,
yeah,
so you can hear me. I tell you some more. Let the beat take it.
That's all 311 sounds like to me. And that loud ass snare, man.
Throw some dubstep in there too, motherfucker.
Have you heard of Grime Step though? You've heard of dubstep, right? Have you heard of Grime Step?
Hell yeah.
What's going on over here? But it looks absolutely amazing. So we're gonna go check it out. There's this guy in front of me right now. He looks like Cisco and Ebert. How you doing, man? What's your name? Paul, nice to meet you.
This guy said he looks like Cisco and Ebert. Cisco and Ebert? Cisco like the fucking Thong Song guy and Ebert. That'd be sick, right? Cisco and Ebert
combo. That's
a pretty good review show. Cisco and Ebert. Let's make that happen, guys. Let's write that. I'm gonna write that down. Give me straight Peter. Just kidding.
Man, are you a film editor?
Cisco,
are you an agent?
No.
Do you want to be my agent?
Sure.
You can be my agent. I'll give you 5%.
Right on.
See, that's how that AI should be. That's how those teachers should have negotiated too. Like, how about you don't fire me? All right.
My name is Lucic Diamond Eye, and this is Paul. Paul, check this out.
Do you believe in demons?
I do now.
Is this like the Possession of Emily Rose or whatever that fucking movie's called? What was that
Only
shit?
better.
Yeah. I hope Emily Rose isn't a porn star. Is that what that name is?
It sounded like it.
Yeah, I know. The Possession of fucking Lena Paul. What the fuck? The Possession of fucking Janet Jameson. Sorry, guys. What the fuck? That's the fucking blah 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 blah. She's like sucking cocks. That's her at her kabuki theater.
Oh, no, she was definitely in the Bukkake.
Thank you, my man. Excellent.
Yeah, for sure. She's like, kabuki theater, you said? He's like, yeah, whatever, bitch.
Absolutely. Sounds good, man. Fucking degenerate. Check this shit out. Got little kids and girls doing some crazy shit.
Whoa, dude.
Mm.
Let's see what kind of noises he makes with them.
Yes, it is.
Whoa. That would send chills down my spine. Like if somebody walked into a crowd and said, "Yes, it is," like real loud like that, I'd hope I have a gun on me. Right? You bet your sweet ass it is. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? Where'd this fool come from? Oh man.
All right. Yeah. Hyphy.
Okay, now pull the gun out.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I can only imagine what's going to be on the next SOTA. By the way, shout out to all the soda heads that have been listening so far.
Hell yeah. Man, oh man. You guys want to say your piece? Got anything to drop? You got any nuggets of wisdom? You got any hot takes before we get out of here?
Everything sucks. The world's gonna end, and that's what's up.
Hell yeah. I'm just trying to be like you, baby.
I'm just, before I go, I'm just gonna.
I'm just trying to be like you.
Try to be like you,
Hey man, keep that head up. What about you, Jay?
Keep it real and all that jazz, but at the same time, try to find your own fun in this crazy ass world because everything else has gone to pot.
Also, if you're a white teacher,
look out.
Keep that OnlyFans together if you're female.
I know. Shit. All right. We'll catch you on the next. Gentlemen, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
It's a holiday story. It's a family story. It's a story of thousands of twinkling lights and countless memories. A story of crackling fireplaces and candlelight Christmas evenings, where the sounds of sleigh bells and carols echo all around. It's a story of peace and togetherness, of glittering ornaments, fragrant wreaths, and wide-eyed wonder. It's the enchanting story of a beloved tradition at America's largest home, with 250 magnificently decorated rooms, each with its own stories to tell. But all this can't begin to tell the full story of Christmas at Biltmore. Come walk in the footsteps of the Vanderbilt family and immerse yourself in a winter wonderland of endless holiday delights. Because as wondrous as the story of Christmas at Biltmore may be, it can never be complete without you. Plan your stay at Biltmore.com.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woo-hooer, a hand clapper, a high-fiver? I kind of like the high-five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses, so don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.